Hello, today I'm gonna draw a manatee. I got my utensils, some more pens and pencils, and my color pencils, and here. So, I'm not like a professional artist. This is probably gonna be a very cartoony manatee, but nonetheless, we're gonna try. So I'm not sure if I should draw my big journal or my little one. I almost kind of want to do the little one just because it is harder to work with the big journal on this small little space. But I'm running out of pages. But we're gonna go for it. Nice clean page. I mean, I'm running out of pages in this thing too, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. For anybody that asks, this is an artist lot journal, and then this one is, I don't know what brand. I got this journal from my artist friend Shakayla, and I made a picture of I turned it into a handy dandy notebook for this quiz inspired roleplay. I can link that below if you want to check it out. I think I'm gonna start with pencil and just gonna plop you all down. Put you down here so you can see somewhat of what I'm doing. So I have a little inspo picture. Nothing fancy, just this. I'm gonna try not to copy it exactly, but just kind of something along the lines of that. Oh, it looks like there's bubbles coming up, but actually it's just the cracks in my screen. So we're gonna get started. Yeah, so I was inspired to draw cute little manatees because I saw some like last week, I think, and they're so cute. They're just so like docile, is that the word? They're so gentle and calm and cute. The little baby ones usually are like they were looking like they were a lot more playful than the older ones and doing all the belly rolls and stuff like that, and it was adorable. And I didn't know this, but my sister said that they actually drink milk from an area in the mother's like armpit region. I thought that was a cool fact, which apparently elephants are the same way. They're like kind of related, which I can see that. It's like they're sea elephants. Why not? They're generally referred to as sea cows, but I feel like elephant is more fitting. Not that they have a long trunk or anything like that, but it's like the skin is very elephant-like. Not sure if I'm doing this quite right. Their eyes are just little, like little tiny holes. Their mouth is like So here's a rough sketch of the mama manatee. Sort of, kind of. We're getting there. Then we're gonna do little baby. Little tiny baby on the side. I'm gonna do mechanical. I personally like people, like watching people draw with a mechanical pencil. I think it reminds me of like in school I had a lot of friends with a mechanical pencil. So, okay, we're going for it. Let's see, can you be like this, like that? It's gotta be a little baby. I love how tiny their heads are in proportion to their body. And then when you're watching them, you literally just see their little noses come up for air, and it's so cute. It's so adorable. I think that's the part of what makes them so cute is their little snouts. They have to come up for air every 20 minutes, and it's just so you just see them like very calmly come to the surface, and you see two little nostrils, and you just see them blow out, and then they go back down. But then sometimes they come to the surface and do like a barrel roll, and you'll just see their fins come up and their whole belly, and it's like they're being really playful and cute. This one's gonna be like little eye and some like neck wrinkles. Little nose. Okay. So color pencil. Should I micro on it? I think my micron pens are in here. Or should I leave it just pencil? I think I'm gonna leave it just pencil. Just gonna outline more distinct the things I want to keep. Sorry, loud person outside. Hope that wasn't a jump scare for y'all. I think we're gonna draw some like seaweed, like this is gonna be like the ocean floor, or like, not the ocean, lake, whatever you want to call it, that they're gonna be. Do some of these seaweed. Add some like rocks. I don't actually know what I'm trying to do there. It's looking too silly. Oh, I forgot the whole reason. Okay, I'm gonna grab, I was gonna grab my little tiny manatee, and I was gonna have him sit on my shoulder, and his name is Pebbles. So, this is Pebbles. Oh, sorry. This is Pebbles. He sounds very clicky clacky. He likes to swim and flip around and give high fives and kisses. Let's see if he'll stay on my shoulder while that didn't work as well as I thought. Because I lean over so much. Okay. Trying to make like rocks and grassy looking things, but like underwater. I don't know how well it's coming off. I'm gonna do bubbles, even though there probably wouldn't be bubble. Maybe, I don't know. With the little one. Okay, I think we're gonna color it. So get color pencils. They're like a gray. They're like a pebble color. So Pebbles got his name from somebody on TikTok that commented a name suggestion. I instantly loved the idea of Pebbles because when I was looking at all the manatees from a distance. They all look like pebbles under the water, with their like gray, smooth backs and everything. It's like, that's so fitting. We'll probably do green and blue, definitely. Let's do a couple different. And then gray. Okay, this might be a good slate. And then this is a regular gray. Let's do a very light, bright blue for the bubbles for fun. This one. I have a pencil sharpener somewhere. Okay. Let's get started on coloring in the manatees. I feel like I need to erase some more of these lines. Trying to do some blendey stuff, give it some dimension. already colored. I tense up so much. I feel like my wrist gets tired so fast. What is your favorite animal or sea creature or yeah? Manatees are so unique in that they're in the water, but they are oxygen breathers. I guess like whales or other mammals that live in the water. They're just so chill. I'm gonna embrace their chill way of life. He's getting covered with my hair. Okay. Let's see. Should I outline? I'm obsessed with outlining my drawings in marker, and then it makes it look extra cartoony, but something about that is just so satisfying. But I'm not sure if I should do it for this one or not. Should I just leave it? Somebody's like doing some work outside, hammering something. The babies are teeny. I think the rocks are gonna be the same color. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna do gray. Actual gray. I definitely just colored way outside the line. That's okay. Actually, I'm gonna do the seaweed first. This forest green. Buy that brand. I have this one random pencil that's by a different brand because I accidentally stole it from my friend. But I really like this green. Actually, I'm really glad I did the smaller book instead of the bigger journal because that would have been a lot more coloring probably. doing the wavy ones first. This one. The edge of the page is always difficult. He's just gonna chill right here. Seaweed. Let's color the rest of the rocks. Oh wait, no. I was gonna finish color. Okay, focus. I was gonna finish coloring all the green first. Around the rocks. Because it's gonna be like on top. Ah! I thought that was green. That's very blue. I just did like a little, you know, maybe it can be like a blue-green, aqua-looking leaf. Let's see if I can lighten it and then do the green. Gray. It's always amazing seeing how like different species have different instincts to just do different things. Like they just, what was it that I was watching a video of? Some animal that just knows to do. Oh, beavers. I always find it fascinating that beavers just have the instinct to like chop wood and build a whole dam. And there's like a YouTube short of like a beaver that was like very clearly paying attention for like the sound, because it was like gnawing through a whole tree, but it would like stop every couple bites to hear, to listen for when it was starting to fall so it could get out of the way. Anyways, it's just so cool the way that like God's created all of his little creatures with all these like instincts and abilities and just knowing what to do. I'm gonna do like a sand color, I think, like a tan. Like this peach, maybe. Would be good. And then I'll do, technically the whole thing should be blue if they're in the water. But hopefully it doesn't look like they're like floating outside and the blue is just the sky. Covering in the sand. I feel like there should be like dots in the sand for like, I don't know why, I just feel like there should be. Like especially around the rocks, but maybe just in general. I don't know, it adds a little something. And then we're gonna do the blue water. I think, I don't know why, I don't need two different blues, but I think we're gonna go with this Prisma, my favorite, because they're very soft. This is the Prisma pencil sharpener. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I've been watching Little House on the Prairie, and that show for real makes me so grateful for things in my life, because seeing like how different things that these people went through back then, I'm like, it was like trauma upon trauma upon trauma. Trauma, not trauma. I mean both, but anyways, a lot of it had to do with like health crises that couldn't have been helped because of the time. It's just makes me obviously grateful for awareness of diseases and germs and things that can be avoided, and medicines and antibiotics and all the things. And I'm like, how did these women survive back then? I don't even know. The women and the men, but like the women with childbirth and all that, I don't even know. And then the other thing that I haven't been watching it as much lately, but I still want to mention it because I like to mention it. Super Nanny, 10 out of 10, recommend. She has the best parenting tips and ways to help parents with strategies on how to manage their kiddos and connecting with them. And anyways, I just highly recommend her show. She shows it practically played out how the techniques work. Okay, I think I'm done. So it's not the best ever. The water is not very blended. You can see all the streaks. I need to like blend it. Actually, that's what I like about Prisma, is Prisma is kind of blendable-ish, but I made it very streaky, so it'd be hard to blend it enough. I don't know if that helps a little bit. I got all on my fingers, but it didn't really make that much difference. But anyways, usually I like to title my drawings Pebbles origin story. I'm gonna write it on the back. Should I use marker? Actually, that's running out. Just gonna... If you like writing, like watching writing with these pilot pens, because I fell in love with these pilot pens. Just personally, I love to write with them because they write so smooth and juicy, but also there was an ASMR artist, I can't remember her name. What was her name? It's gonna come to me later. Alice. She did like a drawing you using a bunch of different pilot pens. And anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, I have a whole video of writing in the pilot pens and on my prayer journal. If you want to check that out, I can link that below. Pebbles and yeah. Anyways, there's a few different videos I have actually with the pen, not just that one, but mama. Should I say mama or mom? Pebbles and his mom. Swimming. This is not very creative. I feel like I should write a whole story about. I should have drew them like eating the algae, the seaweed, whatever you want to call it. That'd been cute. My sister sent me a TikTok of manatee eating the green stuff off the bottom of the lake or wherever it was that he was. It was so cute. They're like little cows. Pebbles and his mom swimming around. Okay. Alright. I didn't use any of these. Alright, I'm gonna have to put all these pencils away and dump the sharpener. But that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this little drawing, chill, chit-chat with me. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Oh yeah, and if you want to check out any more, because I have an entire playlist of drawing videos, if that's the kind of thing you like. I have a playlist that's no talking, and then a playlist that's talking and drawing. So I can link those below if you want to check them out. But yeah, thank you for